pace. One is more forgiving. Marathon's way more forgiving because you can actually res people a little bit easier and all that stuff. And one person can like run away and bring the people back. But Arc Raiders is, if they had a single player mission in that, if it was like a 20-hour experience.
It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Weather's starting to get a bit colder, but playoff hopes burn.
Oh, damn it, I forgot to fix my tight end lineup.
Teams as we get underway here in Week 12.
Bert, can you put it up, Bert? Because I'm streaming. Because the last time I did both, my game kept freezing up on me. Who? Bert is on his phone? All right.
Of this sort of aloneness feeling because you are in third person. Yeah, but I love it. I love that sort of dread when you're kind of walking into these zones because it doesn't quite it feels more like the PvP engagements happen more by happenstance, where with Marathon it feels like they really want you doing that. Yeah. And I don't know which one I prefer or not. Yeah, I think Marathon feeds the audience like me who wants that engagement. Right, like I think Andy will tell you. Whenever I hear gunshots, I usually say, "Let's go find that," right? As opposed to like, "Hey, let's try to avoid that and keep on to the mission, or keep searching. Maybe we'll get a better engagement on them." I usually hear the gunshots, and it's like, I'll drop everything and just start chasing that, right? I think for me on Marathon side, I like that clash, right? I really enjoy the, hey, we are a looter shooter extraction game, but at the same time, like it's a battle royale type vibe where you're just going to be clashing all the time, and you're going to get third party and frustrated. So quickly. That first day, Mike. Yeah, when we played Arc Raiders, it's like you could go a run without ever seeing a team. That's how big the map feels and how much room you kind of have to play cat and mouse with. But you could bang into a team. When you play Marathon, it's like, oh, you're going to bang into a team, and you might bang into 2 or 3 teams. And it gets
Yeah, Bert, don't worry about it, man. I'll try to do it. Shut up. It ain't got nothing to do with it. You ready? Why are you watching my share screen, Bert? It just said your name just came up. Bert is watching your share screen. No, just... Uh-huh, Bert. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. He talking about he wasn't watching it. It just showed you watching it. Yeah, it showed you watching it. Watch your mouth, body count.
All right.
Well, I got it up.
Show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Stop.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And their first play of the day all wrapped up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Not every corner in this league can make the play he just made right there. Sure, There's pure coverage guys. Not really known for their tackling, but this guy, well, he's someone who isn't afraid to stick his nose in there and make a stop.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. Walker gets that first
Good run.
And he takes this into enemy territory to the 48-yard
How the hell they do that?
They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I'll be the one to say it, Kate. He gets up to that second level, 15, 20 yards. We're rooting for him to take it to the distance. It's hard to do. It's tough to make a gain like this happen in the NFL, but as you saw,
Here we go.
still even tougher to take it to the house.
They'll run here on first down. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Are you going to beat him like that, body count? Whoa. Man.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Gun.
Is y'all second game or first game?
11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. 11. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun.
Let him turn around and pick that off.
Didn't end up worse. That's swatted away, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So now it's gonna be third and long.
That's a nice job there by the linebacker. He kind of looks like a cornerback on that, doesn't he? Perhaps those cover guys are going to have a little fun with him in practice this week because he looked like a DB right there, swatting the incompletion.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
12. 11. Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow.
Oh, good play. Damn.
Completes beyond the marker. And they finally
How the hell I lose track of him? Oh,
gain
never
and a new
mind.
set of downs. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Opening script working gangbusters so far. First and 10 now at the 29.
12. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT. Dot.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff.
Why they made him run so damn slow. Good one.
Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Just like they drew it up in practice this week, partner, and the exact start they wanted to have in this game.
That's 100%. That's why you script and you go over these plays ahead of time. Kate, you know this. All those amazing essays you wrote at Cal. That start to that paper was so important. It set the tone for the rest of it.
Little tacks on the extra points. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They bring Wilson in motion right. On first down, they'll run. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice
Yeah, you go ahead and put it up. It started lagging on me.
And you may come back too, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
All time.
From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
I had to take it down because it started lagging. I don't know if it was on my end or your end, but it started lagging.
They've got a man in motion. They'll throw on first. That's incomplete. Trying to set up the
Switch. Don't worry. Give me a second.
That just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even
Shut up.
The shortest passes in the game plan.
Ain't even that type of party.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he gets this one to the 49 on a solid pickup.
All those sort of thoughts aren't racing in your
There's
head.
5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Wait.
Now looking to throw. That's caught for the first. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Great opening drive continues. 1st and 10 at the 33.
All right, body count. I put the link in the chat. Just watch it on Twitch. No, I mean, I put the link in there, though.
And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
How about the audio stuff? Press.
From the 29. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of him.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Looking to the air here. And put some power on it, deep one left.
Damn it.
Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And now
I threw it too high, for one thing.
On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. This is going to be a 46-yarder. And
Yep.
that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
On 1, ready?
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Let's get set. 11 mighty. 11 mighty.
Simple dive up the middle. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
On 1, ready?
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Back-to-back carries here. And he'll take this up to around the 29-yard line.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11. Dot.
Burrow from the gun. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And that brings up 4th and long. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. This punt out of bounds on the fly. We're waiting for the mark. Looks like they're going to say it's short of the 30. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Blown back gets the handoff.
Good one.
He's brought down for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Throwing now off play action. Forced out to his right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 7-3 is our score.
He liked that.
More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume.
Yeah.
They're looking down a 3rd and 3. He'll look to throw. Completed over the middle. And he works this to the 38 before going down.
I had you distracted by Wilson.
New set of downs for him at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that.
Oh, damn. Good blitz. I didn't have enough time to get the ball off like I wanted to.
Earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Yeah, there's a little delay, like a 5 second. Yeah.
gets a couple of yards through that chaos. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop. Only 2 yards on the play, and it brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it.
The defense.
And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. On comes the field goal unit to try this one for the 49ers. It's about 43 yards for it. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all.
Gotta take what the D give you.
That cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks
Defense give you. Let me rephrase my words.
No better way to feel good. And get into that
Gotta take what the defense gives you.
2 for 2 as a kicker.
Y'all are some clowns, man. That was body count. I know who it was. Give me that.
He gets rocked and the ball is out.
Lit his ass up.
No turnover. It's going to stay with the offense.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's got a man left. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's a handoff up the gut. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. 9-yard pickup, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
Most of the people watching will forget about that play in a couple minutes, but the coaches won't forget. He has that filed away the next time he really needs to pick up a few yards.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Oh, surprise gift to the receiver.
Way to stay home. Way to stay home. Way to stay home, man.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense.
Yep.
But Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Good pressure from the defense there has them trending in the wrong direction.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters.
Yeah, my man got cut up in the animation, but there was nothing open.
Inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Headed out right. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, once a play breaks,
Hey, I'll take 3. 3 gives me the lead. I'll take it.
Just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those 2, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that's going to give them the lead.
Give him the first half trifecta. He's 3 for 3 on field goals. And as much as they'd like 6 points to end drives, not 3, they can at least be happy they're getting consistent looks inside field goal range, and he's delivering.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Oh, movement on the line before the snap, though. This is going to be a false start. One of the most common penalties in the sport. And the reaction, it's the same every time, Brock. Frustration from the coach as they get backed up 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false
Well,
start.
Bert, can you put it
15
up?
yards to the marker.
11, 11, 11.
I'm not lying.
Burrow.
Oh, Rebel should have had that.
Onto it, and it fell incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Burrow setting up the play action. And the 49ers get there and take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Yeah.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Here we go. Stop.
Play action now. Burrow. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. The LSU rookie with the pick. And the 49ers have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really push a throw
You
down
funny,
the
body
field,
count.
you have to be smart about how you do it.
Yeah, that is spot on, Kate. If you've got to find that spot when you know the coverage won't be able to hold up, especially as you go 20, 30, 40 yards down the field. Hey, listen, these defenders in the league today, you throw a ball deep down the field like that, it turns into a 50-50 ball. More times than not, they can make a play and take it away just as they did.
Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning. 2nd and 6 coming up here. They're going play action. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And that's nearly intercepted, but couldn't hang on. Just a harmless incompletion. It's 3rd down.
That's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Here we go. Go.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. Stays in the pocket. Cover man is there.
Good defense.
He knocks it away. Incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. The ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
I knew it. I hate this. Man. Yeah, he missed it.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident.
I know.
They could do so again.
But this kicker ain't really got that type of kick power.
The Seahawks.
I don't have any cap space to get another kicker.
As they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And he pushes forward, but they don't get much there. Only 2 yards, and it brings...
I still ain't got no cap space.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground...
The only cap money I got is the money to re-sign players. I'll just get a kick out of free agency.
The door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 12. 11 Thomas. Shot.
From the 46.
Oh, man.
He took a shot on the release, and it
That about to be a pick.
It's incomplete.
You know, ball skills, they're not just a selling point for receivers entering the draft. Teams want defenders, especially in this day and age of the passing game, who can make plays on the ball, too, especially on these deeper throws. He doesn't swat that one away. We could be looking at a huge game.
Let's get set. MT MT tank. Dot.
On third down, here's Burrow. And he's
Good
tackled for a
defense.
short gain. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
He still needed 5 yards.
Hunter takes the field on 4th down.
It was 4th and 5.
He sends this one flying. He has it at the 13. And he'll scrape together what he can on the return. He gets it back to the 20. It's scored as a 51-yard punt. And the 49ers will go on offense. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Here's the handoff. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down. The defense calls a timeout. So that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Throwing now from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side.
Damn, good defense.
Disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that leaves them with 4th and 5. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation, and we'll see how his debut offering goes. Has it at the 37. And he gets him something back on that return. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield. 45 yards on the punt there. And it'll be Seahawks football. Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. He's on the move. Now he takes it. And he's going to be across midfield close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the 1st down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives a defense and a defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go, here we go. 11. Stop.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that 1st down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Stop.
Here's Burrow. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. Nick Bosa makes the stop. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This from the right hash and a considerable distance.
Wow.
Online, but
Damn.
Shit's no good.
He missed it.
That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Airing it out to start this drive. Dumped off to his running back. Has some daylight through the 40. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They send a man in motion. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's throwing deep to the left side.
Good pick. Good pick.
And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I led him wrong. I should have led him a little bit more than that. That's my fault.
Receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he's brought down after a short gain. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 11. Shot.
Burrow to the air now. Escapes the pocket. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need.
He's got it inside the 25. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Oh, good defense. I didn't think he was gonna drop back. I did not think he was gonna go back there.
And now it's 2nd down.
I thought he was gonna stay home.
He prefers a highlight reel interception to just forcing an incomplete pass. But as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible on the play, he gets his hands on it and made sure it wasn't completed.
The give here on 2nd. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Pass play coming here. On the move, headed right. He's running for it. They find 7 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, You know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
They bring Wilson in motion right. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He gets him halfway there with a 3-yard gain. They'll need 3 more on 3rd and goal.
Receivers running the ball, well, that's become commonplace in the NFL now, and that includes down here in the red zone. In close, a lot less space to work with. You really love your most elusive players to get their hands on the ball.
Here we go, right up the gut. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Kicking team on to try the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers push the lead to 2 scores now. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30.
I'm fine, ready?
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11. Dot.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
You know, we're so often in today's game looking for this, that escapability, and I love that, getting out of harm's way. Now you just got to find a way to make the connection on the other end.
On 2nd and 10, Burrow again. Has him on the quick hitter.
Good tackle.
That tackle stops him after a solid gain.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The 2 were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
11. 11 MT. 11. Dot.
3rd and short, it's Burrow.
Way to be there, Fred. Damn, Fred, you should have picked that off.
That wasn't picked and taken the other way. 4th down coming up. Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he'll try to hit this one well. And he finally gets a hold of one here. This is hit far. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line. We don't get a return out of that punt. And it's going to be their football coming up. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. He breaks the tackle. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
I think we got to be careful, and I'll raise my hand of thinking that play was just a nothing burger. Because what can happen from that, Kate, is you put some nice toppings on it. A play-action pass, a shot that comes down the road from what looked like a very plain play.
2nd and 8. Wilson's got it. And he works this to the 38 before going down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a 49er first down.
Thank you.
Now we're on the counter. And he's swallowed up in the middle. No gain on the run. Aleem McNeil in on the tackle. Following the play, one of the 49ers still pretty shaken up. Trainers getting out there to see what's wrong. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They'll throw it.
Oh, good hit.
Just got it away.
Good hit.
Incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Off the play fake, he'll throw.
Shit.
Isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
No, he not hurt. It's just the animation got him stuck to the ground. It's just the game got him stuck to the ground. He's not hurt. He ain't hurt.
Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. Hauls in this punt at the 8. And he gets
good
a
run
small
back.
chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. Found some space, ended up with 18 on that return. And they'll get ready to go on offense. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Burrow back to throw. Gets it to him on the screen.
I knew the screen was coming, man. It was coming.
Football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches.
Here we go, here we go. 11. Shot.
Fakes the handoff, now to throw. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll see what they come up with for 3rd down in just a bit. We've reached the end of 3. It's the Seahawks with possession, needing to erase that deficit in a hurry. Still inches to go on 3rd down.
Gun. Shot. Shot.
Burrow from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the 49ers have it.
All right. No. Don't be hurt.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Shit. I placed the ball in the wrong fucking spot. Good pick.
And the Seahawks have some new life in the 4th.
No, I threw the ball in the wrong spot.
For a moment, Brock, but turns out that is all just that
Good
moment
pick.
because they throw an interception to give the ball right back.
And for once, both coaches on both sidelines are preaching the same message. Take care of the ball. Not often you see back-to-back plays end in interceptions, and we're right back to where we were just a couple moments ago.
On 1st down, here's Burrow. Buys time, rolling right. That one's incomplete over the middle.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, You really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
On one, ready?
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Here we go. Here we go. 11 mighty. 11 mighty. Dot.
Burrow out of the shotgun. That's a catch. Jackson Smith.
Way to tackle him.
And he couldn't quite get the edge. He goes out of bounds and maybe gets back to the line.
There's no route on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10.
Dot.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. It's his running back.
Good tackle.
And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Okay.
They'll send out the punting unit. And they could really use a good one here. And a fair catch made without incident, just inside the 25. No return on that punt. And it'll be their football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Plowing up the middle.
Just go down. Just go down.
He's caught behind the line for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
All right, here we go. 2nd down.
Here we go. Set.
A tight end in motion now. Another carry for him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it about 70 yards on that run. Now it's going to be 3rd down and 4.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Setting up a throw.
How you drop that?
Great defensive play.
Of all
Charlie
things
Williams
to drop.
incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. Collects this at the 35.
Lord.
And he puts together a nice little return there before they're able to bring him down. He picks up 16 on the good return, and it'll be good field position for them as they take over right at midfield. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he's able to work this down to the 41. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
On 2.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Dot.
From the 41. Complete out to the right side. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down. Burrow.
Good hit.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And it sets up second down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit. And
he said that?
Dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
12.
Burrow throwing again on 2nd and 10. Short pass brought in.
Oh, fuck.
It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. 11, Thomas. 11, MT, Tate. 11, MT, Tate. Shot.
Working inside the red zone. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the 49ers get it back on his 6th interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Oh, good defense.
Defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it.
Oh, no wonder.
3rd down coming up.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with the tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Not a good spot to punt from. They really want to convert here on 3rd. Pass play now. He put everything he had into this one.
That's some garbage, man.
Incomplete. That one vehemently swatted away. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
I don't fault the look downfield.
Way to get your hand in there.
I mean, that was just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Gets this one away from a tough spot, backed up inside the end zone.
Well, at least they blew the ball, did.
Ready?
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw.
Oh, good catch.
Justin Jefferson. And they catch
good
up to him,
catch.
but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
I don't know how you squeezed that in there, but good.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Chased out
Get
to
him,
his
Bosa.
right. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
2nd and 10 now. Throwing deep.
That's a pick.
Zone. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
And they get him down after a solid gain up to the 31. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. They managed a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve 3rd down and 4. Back to the well again. And he has it up towards
Good game, man.
He's taken down at the 47.
Good game.
So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And they continue playing their best ball of the season over this recent stretch as they pick up a 6th consecutive victory. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the 49ers as we say so long from Seattle.
All that gorilla gonna do is rip your arms off your body. No, he gonna go from one person to the next, ripping arms off, ripping off limbs. The person's body size don't matter. You know, this gorilla is just strong.